Oops. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is time for the Team Liquid Legacy Star League Season 3 Semifinals. That's right, we're going to have two best-of-5 matches today. DragOn versus Sziky and True Touch versus Technics. And with me, as always, is Elegant.
Well, you say as always, but I was notably, well, I hope notably absent last week, so...
with me occasionally is Elegant.
Yeah, when SpongeBob's busy, you know, I fill in for him. Talking of busy, I missed some funny stuff last week. Do you want to just talk everybody through exactly what happened there? Because I logged on onto Team Liquid and I was like, oh yes, I'm so excited to watch these games. These games are going to be awesome. And I was sharply disappointed when I saw what had gone on.
That's right. Unfortunately, we did have a walkover in the round of 8 in the quarterfinals. Busy missed the playtime. Apparently, he just slept in and did not show up to play. So yes, Technics did get the win there and moved on to the semifinals today. But our last Terran hope, the last Terran hero in the tournament, and someone who many people thought might put up a good fight against Sziky if he made it to the finals.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, just dropped out without doing anything. So that was
It's so unceremonial as well. It's I'm not quite as angry at Busy as I am at Doty, but close. You know, close. It's just...
Well, to be fair, Doty played some games.
He showed up.
Yeah.
He managed to get out of bed. And that's something. That's just something for how he began the day. I won't mention for how he continued his day, but he began the day with all good intention.
Yeah.
Yeah, so gutted to see that Busy failed to show up because, yeah, like you said, he was the Terran hope, and he was a serious hope. You know, Busy is a damn good player when he's on his day, and so it's very, very disappointing to see him drop out. And it's just going to be a single non-Zerg hero right now in the round of 4.
It's okay. It's okay though, Elegant, because this is the fall, and he is a Protoss player.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're fine. We're fine. We're going to see the upset of the century right here today.
It really would be, wouldn't it?
And if we don't, I'm seeding Jumper into the finals. So we got a PvZ finals either way, guys. We're fine. Don't worry. I took care of it.
Some people actually don't know if you're joking about Jumper sometimes. They literally don't get it. Like, what? So how many people are in the final?
Man.
Three-way?
Yeah, three-way free-for-all.
On Hunters.
Well, free-for-all, but what it's really going to be is Sziky versus the other two guys first.
Yeah, exactly, because they'll have to have a little bit of a chat beforehand to double team them. But hey, that's if Sziky even gets to the final.
That's true, that's true.
Because,
I mean, yeah. But on the bright side, I believe Technic said if he makes it to the finals and Sziky makes it to the finals, he's going to ask Sziky to agree to play 2 no-muta ZVZ games. That sounds pretty awesome, right?
That is pretty awesome. Okay, that gives me hope.
The problem with that plan is I'm pretty sure Technics isn't going to win today.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we can talk a little bit more about that when we get to the second match because we're going to do Sziky versus DragOn first. Yeah. But due to normally I would say Technics is awesome, but due to various current circumstances, I favor True Touch. But anyway, first match of the day is Sziky versus DragOn, best of 5, starting on Destination. Of course, everyone's favoring Sziky here. Elegant. Do you think DragOn has any chance realistically?
Yes, he does, because that nobody once beat him in Gambit's Cup. And that gives me hope.
No, Amlatch.
Amlatch.
What a nobody.
Exactly.
How could you forget his name, man? It's like the guy who's Shine. Nobody forgets that guy's name, right?
Yeah,
Taking beats out of OSLs. You know, Deer stopping Flash's 13-game win streak in Pro League. I remember that. I remember. See, Amlatch on Outsider, PvZ. Amlatch opened 2-gate. Sziky boom, stomped all over it.
I remember.
And then Amlatch just went crazy and did a whole bunch of random stuff. And Sziky was like, I don't know what's going on. And then he lost, even though he was miles ahead.
He just confused Sziky into defeat. So maybe DragOn will go for something similar here. Although it's worth noting that Sziky, you know, he's a practice machine. He's a much better player than he was then. He's constantly getting better. He just loves to stay on top of things, and who can blame him? So DragOn, damn, he's going to have come a long way with some very creative cheese over the last few weeks in order to really be able to beat Sziky. But hey, it could happen. You never know. He might go for a failed 2-gate and then the gloves are off. Anything could happen.
He didn't say he prepared any cheese, though, because he did have an interview, actually, that was in the preview article for today for the semifinals.
Oh, I didn't get to see it.
You guys all go check out. Go to teamliquid.net in the Brood War General section, I believe. There's a nice, lovely preview that our writers spent a lot of effort on. So yeah, check it out. And the interview with DragOn is actually hilarious. So I highly recommend.
I need to watch
it.
I need to read it, rather.
Yeah. So so DragOn didn't mention any specific plans for killing Sziky. But well,
he doesn't want to give his game
I hope
away.
that's because he was like keeping them all secret. You know, didn't want to give anything away.
Yeah, exactly. If I had prepared a special cheese for versus Sziky, I wouldn't be shouting about it in the pre-match interview. Let's put it that way. That's true. That doesn't worry me too much.
All right. Well, the first map is going to be Destinations. It was the perfect map for cheese. Although, funnily enough, DragOn said when he played against Julia, he did of course get his backdoor mined out on this map. He's the one who got cheesed, and he actually said he was like, when he played against Julia, he was thinking about all the different kind of cheeses that could happen, except the one that happened, which is lining out the back. So that was a bit unfortunate.
Obvious one. Yeah. Well, it is always my opinion that it is easier for Zerg to cheese in general in ZVP, but also especially on Destination. But I really don't think Sziky's going to do that. He might make use of some of the map tricks, but I don't see any outright cheese coming from him. He's going to just want to play it nice and safe. But Destination, one of those interesting maps where it is difficult to make a really good wall in. You have to really know your stuff, and even then, a lot of the wall-ins have their pros and cons. So we might see a little bit of Sziky laying action in game 1 here, which DragOn might have a hard time stopping unless he's very, very on the ball.
Yeah, Sziky things on Destination are, I guess, one of the worst things possible.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
I'm trying to think of any maps that might be worse. Maybe Blue Storm might be slightly worse. Blue Storm is a god awful map to wall.
Oh yeah, that is, isn't it? Goodness.
But well, I guess we'll have to find out here, Elegant. So are you ready for game number 1?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Sziky versus DragOn. Alright, here we go. Whoa! My game is not appearing. 1 second, 1 second. I got this. I got this. That was my game. Game! Game! Give me my game!
Sale is experiencing minor technical issues right now. Hold
on, I got this. Don't panic. Don't panic.
You need to play a cartoon or something.
Alright, nice, nice. I fixed it.
Very good.
Hold on.
And you're a wizard.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait, wait. I tested this, I swear. No, I didn't.
Well, this is a good start.
Alright, 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 let's go. Alright, alright. In the 12 o'clock position, as the Protoss, as the red Protoss, we have DragOn Pain. At the 6 o'clock position, as the green Zerg, we have Sziky.
Yeah, so we do. In my head, I'm just saying, come on, DragOn, come on, DragOn, come on, DragOn, please. Surprise me, blow me out the water with this, because he has been a surprise for me throughout this tournament. At no point did I expect DragOn to be going so deep. I know he's a good player. I didn't know he was that good. I didn't know he was able to take out so many guys on his way through. I'm praying to God knows who or what that DragOn can do something right here. I'm praying to Flash right now. It's come on, Flash, give him sacred powers. It needs to happen. And here we go.
Definitely does.
Bro, making up the pylon. I like that pylon positioning. That's a good start. Come on, DragOn.
Yeah, not only is it a surprise for him to have made it this far in the tournament, but even in the last series, in the round of 8 he played against Julie, he was down 0-2 in the best of 5. And you know, just from those first 2 games, I was like, oh man, DragOn's dead, so we're just gonna have like all Zergs in the semifinals. But then he somehow came back and took it down, showing some pretty solid play, especially in Game 5 where it was just completely standard from both players. DragOn absolutely smashed Julia.
Pretty solid lag, I hear. Julia, pretty laggy game, I'd imagine. I don't know, but I'd imagine it was a very, very laggy series. After the first couple of games, obviously.
Yep.
Peruvian kind of
DragOn started all those torrents and stuff because he knew he was losing.
Yeah, exactly. And Julia knows. Julia's smarter than that. He knows what's going on.
This is an interesting wall. If he builds a gateway touching the forge, there's going to be a really big gap on the left side.
I think the forge, this is one I've seen in Pro League, but I've seen the forge 1 hex further to the left, so the gateway goes above the forge.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a mistake by DragOn. Well, it is. I think it's a mistake by DragOn.
Yeah,
not.
I mean this one it'll sort of work. It's just you know, he's got a bit of a gap.
Well, there's always going to be a gap on destination.
Yeah, but this fashion,
too many
the
gaps.
gap is going to be closest to the ramp, which is slightly problematic.
Yeah,
anyway, Sziky opened with an overpull as he usually does in non-ZVZ matchups. Although having said that, against Terror, I believe he opened 12 hatch every game, which surprised me. But he's back to his overpulling ways.
And DragOn going straight for the 2 cannons, no messing about. He's happy to take a slight economic deficit, and in all fairness to him, if he loses, it's probably not going to be because 150 minerals early on. It's probably going to be something else. So he's happy to make safe. Maybe he could do okay to cancel the cannon right now, but I can totally see why he just wants to not lose to anything stupid at too early of a stage. And gets his Nexus down now. Not too bad of a timing. Slightly suboptimal, I guess, compared to his opponent, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, and now we see the gateway play, so you can see just how huge of a gap there is on the left side. One zealot won't even block that. You'll need like 2 zealots or a zealot on a probe. However, this cannon is nicely nestled between the gateway and, well, basically in the middle of all the buildings, so it's almost impossible for Zerglings to get a good surface area on that. So if there was some kind of bust, he'd be really, really safe against that, but I mean, that's pretty unlikely coming from Sziky, as you pointed out earlier. In the meantime, this probe, at least staying alive, has seen the 3rd base for Sziky. He has elected to take it on this high ground. It will allow him to, of course, take this back mineral only behind here quite safely later on whenever he wants, although that's less important of a base.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's not too crazy rich in minerals. It's a little bit. It can give you a bit of a boost, but there's 6 mineral patches or so. It's not bad, but it's not like another full base.
They only have 1,000 minerals each, though, instead of 1,500.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's a pretty poor base, but it can always be useful. It can give you that extra boost, and you know what? A few hundred extra lings is no bad thing. Let's be honest. If you're Sziky, you like a few hundred extra lings. So yeah, that base is always a possibility. DragOn.
Gonna have a link snipe. Oh no, he can cap the side minerals!
Oh, damn
it. No, that is annoying.
This is the thing. This is the thing about destination. This is the nightmare of it. Ooh, managing to grab another ling right there. But Sziky really knows what he's doing. He's going to stay out of range, but there is a zealot being produced. So we're going to lose another probe right here. No, DragOn's going to stay on top of that. But there's a zealot out already, so I don't think Sziky's going to be able to do too much more with those Zerglings. Even he does not have the power, I don't think, to actually take on that zealot in its...
Gotta be careful, man. You're going to jinx it. Now these 4 lings are going to go in there and kill like 12 probes.
I'm going to be so careful about whatever I say, because I just epically don't want to jinx this. That wall-in is very strange, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is why the traditional cannon placement on this map is kind of one in range of the ramp and the other one in the mineral line in range of like both the gas and the back of the minerals.
Although the one in range of the gas can be, especially if you look at this wall-in, that's the funny thing, especially if you look at this wall-in, that could be a pain in the ass because the lings are just going to have 1 cannon to contend with and a massive gap to run through. So you could do like a 6 slow ling run by if the up cannon was over to the right. If
you build it like basically lined with the top right of the Nexus, I think it would still kind of sort of cover a little bit against the run by. And if you build the wall like more to the left touching the cliff, you could probably deal with that. But yeah, I mean, it's as you say, you know, there's no ideal way to do it, but we got some speedings coming out here. The Zealots are engaging. The Zealots got a micro a little bit better. There are 3 Zealots, so they should be able to take on these lings head on against the 8 lings as long as he micros, but gotta be careful with that speed.
Somehow practically all those lings look like full health. I know, I just found the damage ones. I was like, Sziky's lings actually don't take damage from Zealots. This is so imbalanced.
Man, DragOn's still not taking the second gas though. This is problematic.
He's going for a speed lot. He's going for a speed lot strategy, no doubt about it. He's got his leg speed happening. He's got his +1 weapons at the optimal time, so they're going to finish simultaneously. He's got another gateway happening in his main. He's continuing to produce Zealots at his natural gateway. It's going to be speed lot shenanigans from him, which has the super advantage of, if you're a little bit lucky, you can maybe possibly kill your opponent pretty much straight away if you're lucky, and that's probably kind of what he's hoping.
The left side base on the high ground is slightly vulnerable, but I think Sziky with those lings there will probably know it's coming. He should have a good enough game sense that gas is late, and it's still not taken. As soon as he goes in here and sees this, there's no second gas still, he's gonna be really suspicious. But the thing is, like, DragOn's actually still making Corsairs. He hasn't actually done, made that many gateways yet. He's still on just the 2 gateways, so his Zealot attack isn't going to be that scary, I don't think. I mean, I don't know if this is actually also partially just because the lings were there and he just felt like he couldn't take the gas, which is probably true actually. But this is like not an optimal opening, I don't think.
It's not, and there's a couple of Scourge camping the Stargate. Oh, and
wow,
both players getting a little bit confused. That was a little bit funny, but the Corsair somehow manages to make it away home and dry. Yeah, Sziky, he completely knows what's going on. He's got a second sunken colony happening at his third. He's got a really nice sim city there. That base, it looks way more exposed.
Going for the gas snipe.
Oh, that's really, really annoying. But the Speed Zealots are ready, and they do have the +1. So DragOn going to need to use those to push out right now and get some map control going straight away. Sorry, go on.
Go. Sorry, I'm just telling you, Zealots, they gotta go. As soon as the speed is shown, you have to go immediately, because then Sziky absolutely confirms what's going on. You can see third sunken colony going up at both bases. Really want to hit before those are done. I think he'll get there just a few seconds in advance, but it's going to be close here. Even with the 2 sunken, it's probably enough, but if there was going to be any hope of busting this, it would be before the third sunken. Here we go, he's moving in. The Zergling is just running behind, getting to the Sunkens. The Sunkens, though, weren't really blocked. Sziky didn't block properly, but I don't think there's quite enough Zealots here. As I said, you know, only on 2 gateways per wall. However, the +1 Zealots, though, doing a ton of damage. The drones coming off the line. Are the Sunkens gonna fall? 2 Sunkens fall. The last Sunken is there, but oh my god, DragOn is breaking through. Elegant is freaking out right now. This is crazy. Sziky having to pull all of the drones from this base. I thought he'd be able to hold it. He had 3 Sunkens prepared. He's got mutas out, but now the hatchery's under attack. More Zealots are streaming down for DragOn. This could be it.
He's just going to chuck in more Zealots. He wants to take down that hatchery. He's not going to win it right here, but he can do some serious damage to Sziky's economy in this. He is going to get that hatchery down as long as he focuses it. The drones are going to come off the line. They're going to start drilling. There's 210 hit points left on the hatchery. Will they be able to save it? Oh my goodness. Looks like Sziky may be able to save it. DragOn
going after drones.
The hatchery. He starts targeting the hatchery. Oh, but maybe too late. It goes down. The hatchery goes down for Sziky. And DragOn is going to retreat a slightly happier man. He's lost a lot of Zealots, but he did manage to take down the third base for Sziky, and he needs to now consider his own third base.
Oh, forces a cancel as well on that fresh hatchery, and he's still going for drones, and he's buying a lot of time. Look at this, he's cannoning up his main base. He's continuing Corsair production to prepare for the muties. He's got lots of cannons. He's manning his gas just slightly, I think, but it doesn't matter. That was a tremendous blow to Sziky. Let's see, 62 supply against 67. DragOn, of course, remember, did lose quite a lot of Zealots in that attack.
Yeah, he did lose quite a lot of Zealots, and he did cut probes for quite a long time as well. And he's having to start making Corsairs in a kind of a serious way again now. So Sziky still has the initiative in this game. He's lost his third base, but it's by no means too serious of a problem for him yet. DragOn has managed to exert some control, but that's just about it. He needs to keep making proactive moves. He cannot get kind of stuck at home. He's making plenty of Corsairs though, although the mutas already have +1 air armor. They've had that for a while now. So DragOn, he's going to have to really consider his options. He needs to start thinking about a third base and soon, so he can really try and capitalize on that advantage as the game goes into the later stages. He has plenty of Zealots again, but he needs a few more Corsairs before he can, realistically get out and about. We have now 87 supply for DragOn, still 69 for Sziky, so DragOn is really the one who's pumping plenty of units out at the moment, but it worries me that he's not making any more probes. It looks like he's not intending to make a third base anytime soon, which means he is quite heavily all in on his 2-base strat.
That's curious.
It could work though, it could work. Look at his supply is going up quite nicely. And he has plenty of Corsairs, so if he can get rid of these mutas, then he's going to have quite good reign over the map.
And he's going into the main. There's a lot of Scourge. There's a good number of Corsairs. They didn't have +1 attack, though. There's only 3 left, but it looks like Sziky... Oh, no, Sziky's going to split up his mutas and try and engage it. There's no cannons to support these mutas. The main base is still undefended here, and because DragOn wasn't continuing to produce probes, that does leave him vulnerable. However, a huge counterattack of Zealots streaming down to this bottom left base. 2 more Sunkens in production, 2 already finished, but that is a lot of +1 Zealots. The mutas coming back to try and help defend. Is DragOn going to get in this time? It's going to be difficult. The mutas are overhead, adding to the damage. I don't think this is going to do too much for DragOn this time, but here come the Archons and the Corsairs, though. Here come the Archons and the Corsairs. Is it going to be enough? The mutas taking a lot of damage from the Corsairs. This time, 1 of the Sunkens has fallen. A lot of +1 speedlots are going in right now. What is going on? Elegant, is he going to bust the base yet again? The last Sunken's going to fall. 1 Archon is left. There's not that many mutas.
Holy shit! Holy shit! DragOn is breaking the third base. He's actually going to take it down again. Sziky is desperately trying to get something together. The hatchery's going to be sniped again. Will he be able to get the second hatchery as well this time? All the Corsairs have gone down. Both the Archons went down.
All the Scourge.
Oh my god, can he get more reinforcements in there? He needs some reinforcements in there. Sziky loses the third base again, and we're straight back where we were a couple of minutes ago, which is really, really interesting. Oh, of course, getting a little bit ahead of itself and getting caught. This is so close right now. DragOn is kind of doing enough damage, but he needs to... There you go. He started his probe production up again now, so it looks like he's actually thinking, I may need a third base. I may not be able to go full all in on this. Will he try and snipe that hatchery off again? It looks like he's considering. No, he's going to instead pull back. Might get caught on the way home though. Those speeds might not get too far. Loses a couple. Looks like he's going to throw the rest of them in here. Been taking out plenty of lings on his way back, so not a terrible trade there. But he could have probably done with. Oh, look at this! There's a zealot making it all the way into Sziky's main.
What?
Going to do some cheeky zealot harassment, and DragOn is getting a third base. Come on, DragOn. He actually has the initiative in this game. I can't believe I'm saying this. He's killed the drone. That is so awesome. He's killed the drone in Sziky's main.
How the hell did this guy get in here? I mean, he's also helping to buy time against the remaining mutas, although there aren't that many left to go counterattack. He's still making Archons. Has he even gotten Storm? Is he just going to skip Storm entirely and go pure Zealot Archon? That seems problematic because Sziky has gotten his Hydra upgrades now. He's starting to make the switch into Hydralisks. No sign of Lurkers just yet, but still, Mass Hydra, once you get a critical mass, will just eat Zealot Archon alive here. And looks like actually Sziky did also reproduce a good number of Muta, as well as having all those extra Scourge. Looks like the third base is going up, and now the Muta's going into the main base here. Again, 2 cannons only. They're going to get taken down very, very quickly. How many Corsairs? There's only 3 Corsairs that I can see in this bunch. It's going to be very, very difficult. We need the Archon to come back here. So many probes are dying.
Why isn't he pulling his probes? He needs to pull his probes. He's just letting them all go. He's just letting all his probes die. I don't know why. Why isn't he pulling them?
Oh man, and the Corsairs getting scourged. All of the Corsairs falling as well. Only the Archon remains. But Sziky now with a huge supply lead, actually. 91 against 74. And this is actually looking quite difficult for DragOn. However, we do have another counterattack at the bottom left, although somehow a few Zealots getting ahead of the rest of the force here. Looks like now the Mute is going into the back of the natural. DragOn's probe count looking very, 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 very thin.
Yeah, it's looking absolutely dire right now for DragOn. How has he ended up in this position? He did not need to lose so many probes in these engagements with the Mutes, and I can't help but feel that he's going to do this attack, and if it doesn't work, he's just going to have to GG out, just because he's lost so many probes to the Muta pressure. He's not going to lose this attack right away. It is still doing a decent amount of damage. He's going to be able to take down a lot of Hydras. Archons are so good, man, when they get up on that high ground, but he needs to get over there and take out that third base. He does have his third base of his own, but he's so light on probes. It's ridiculous how low his probe saturation is right now. And I just don't think he's got the units to contend with these Hydralisks anymore. He might just be able to do some damage, but the Zealots go down. DragOn, what have you done? What have you done?
Oh man,
Why?
He goes after the Mutas with the last Archon, gets a few of them, which is going to help out. One random Archon actually going down to reinforce realizes that's probably not a good idea. He's at 36 supply! Oh my god, what the hell? He's at like negative supply. That's essentially negative supply right now. DragOn has nothing. Wow,
yeah,
36 against 75, even though he's got 3 bases technically. I mean, he's not really mining from the third. He's not even really mining from his main. Not so good.
Why did he lose all those probes though? It doesn't make sense to me. He just let them all sit there and die while his Archon was getting confused and trapped on the ramp with his Zealot having a little bit of an episode. I have no idea why he let that happen. GG!
GG! DragOn throws in the towel despite getting all of our hopes up with those tremendous attacks on the third base. Could not quite convert that into a win. And Sziky will take game number 1 on Destination.
Oh, my hopes were so high. I really thought he was going to have it there. He had every chance. He was doing so well. I feel like he kicked back into the pro production a little bit too late.
Yeah.
And got his third base up a little bit too late. He should have got it kind of while it was all going on. He could have stuck that third base up. Great. Could have had that. He also, I think, slightly unnecessarily lost a lot of his Corsairs in that attack into the third base. Had he had his Corsairs later on, still surviving, then it would have been a very different situation, because those Mutas just tore him to shreds. Slightly unnecessarily, because he just left all his probes there to die, which I will never understand, I don't think. But maybe he just thought he was too all in at that point, and so he's just going to use what he had at the moment and then see if he could win with it. But he was in a much better position than he seemed to be by the end. It turned around on him very quickly with just 1 or 2 strange moves.
Yeah, it was weird because even though he stopped probe production, he kept building buildings. Like, he wasn't going all in. Like, he got the robo to get obs and stuff. And,
yeah,
you know, I mean, if he was going to commit to the 2 base all in, I don't think you even need obs there, because if Sziky clearly went for Muta Scourge with +1, Carapace. There's no way he has gas to actually do the Lurker switch in time. So if you're doing a 2-base all-in, I don't think you need Obs in that position. You can actually just make Archon Zealot and just go for the win. But he didn't, even though he stopped probes, it didn't really look like a committed 2-base all-in at all. So then it's strange why he would stop probes and not get the third.
It's funny, isn't it?
It's just the game plan doesn't quite make sense, as you said. And there were a few other little things. For example, even though he made quite a few core steps, he didn't get the +1 attack, which made the Carapace really, really effective.
Yeah,
I mean, it's essentially
effective.
going from 5 damage down to 4, right? That's a 20% damage reduction, which is huge. It's like, you know, as big as it gets for an upgrade. So that's why the courses weren't actually quite as effective against all the Mass Scourge and the Mutas, although Sziky, of course, did do a good job of splitting them.
Yeah, he always does, reliably. Yeah.
Anyway, well, that's alright. It's just game number 1. Hopefully DragOn has learned something from that. Either he's going to try and commit more heavily to an all-in in game 2, or you know, go for the longer game. Although I'd probably advise going for just the 2-base kill if it was me. Anyway, we're going to go to a quick break and come back for game number 2 on Aztec.